Good day, everyone. Yeah, welcome back to my online class. Today, I want to continue from where I stopped on the introduction to Microsoft Excel. So now let's start with yesterday. The last class, I was able to explain some of the functions that we can do in Microsoft Excel. I was able to explain the meaning of Microsoft Excel, the worksheet, the workbook, the saving, correcting, inserting rows, deleting worksheets, hiding rows and column. I was able to margin cell and column, so typing and so on and so forth. I was able to explain this. So today, I want to start with this. Let me just start with uh, how do we add a what new rows? Look at this one now. For example, now maybe you have a work like this, and you want to put a heading there. Maybe this is a result of XX1 students. So I want to put the heading there so that people will know that this result belongs to what particular what class. So how do I do that? That means it's a row. So what do I do? I will just do what? I will just right click on that row. Can you see? So you click on what? Insert. Let me see. I've been able to create. So what do I do next is that, so I want to type the word SS1 student, SS1 students, SS1 student results, SS1 student results. You can see that. So SS1 student results. So what do I do next is this. So I can just click out. I want to it's not okay as it is, so I need to put it at the center. So what do I do? And the site is very small as well. I can increase the size. We did this one yesterday. We did the last class, the last video I made. I made videos on this, but let me just repeat it for those that not have access to that video. Now let me just quickly do this. So what do? You want to what? I want to put this. I want to increase the size. I want to bring it to the center. What do? Just go to home. Go to home. When you go to home, you can see the A is representing the what? The text, the color of the text that you want. So if I want to change the color of the but if you want to change the color of the what? Of the fill color at the box, this one now, you want to change the color of the cell. What do? I will just click on what? This one. If I want to change it to maybe black, can we see the color will be changed to black? So you can see that. So why is this? Because the color has been changed to black and the text is black. That is why it is not what? It is not bringing the text. What do? I will click on, I will do what? I will click on that text again to change the color to what? To maybe white. Let me pick white. Can you see? So you can display. So I can bold it. You can see. I can increase the size like this. You can see. So now, so what do? I want to put it to the center. So to put it to the center, you have to select like this. So from this, after you have selected it, so we now go to what? Go to merge and center. You can see. So I hope that one is clear. Now, let's see the next thing that we have. There is what? Understanding cell reference. Understanding cell reference. So now let's look at understanding cell reference. So now look at this one now. I'm clicking on this particular cell. So the letters, all this one, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, they are representing the what? The column. This one is representing what? Column A. This one is representing what? Column B. This one is representing what? Column C. So the column is represented in what? In letters. While this one is representing what? The rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. Am I communicating now? So now we now have a cell. What is a cell? A cell is an intersection between rows and column, where the rows and column where they meet. That is what we call a cell. We look at this one now. Look at this cell. So this is the what? This is K. So we have to trace it here. So what do we have? We have what? Can you see? So if we don't even need to trace it, just check here. Can we see this is what is being highlighted, and check here too. This one is being highlighted. That means This one, this cell is what? Is K3. You can see. So let me click another one. This is another cell. You can see. This is another cell. This is what? M5. So this is another cell. Now, let me say the cell. What is the cell of what? 59. Which cell is that? The cell is what? So, how do you name the cell? You call the what? The column first, which is what? E. Then followed by the what? The row number. You can see this one is what? E8. This one is what? G9. While this one is what? H6. So I think that is what is clear. Now the next thing is let's look at some of the basic operation that can be done in Microsoft Excel. So let me start with we want to use Excel like a calculator. For example, now I just want to multiply something. Exactly now, I want to multiply 3 times 3. So just take note. In Excel, whenever you want to use your formula in Excel, you must start with what? Equal to. Whenever you want to use your formula in Excel, you start with what? Equal to. For example, I want to multiply 9 times 8. Is equal to. If I just type 9 times 8, it's not going to give me anything because I didn't. So it's giving nothing. But I want to Excel. So if you want to tell Excel that this is what is the formula, you are using the formula. So what do? You must what? Start with what is equal to that. This 9 times 9, I want you to what? I want you to calculate it. So that means you must start with what is equal to. Equal to now is equal to what? 9 times 8. 9 times 8. You can see. So that is what multiplication. You can do addition to 9 plus 8 is equal to 9 plus 8. Can do subtraction to equal to 9 minus 8. You can see. So that is it. You can do division to is equal to 9. You can see your slash. Your slash on the what? On your keyboard is your what? Is your division. So it's equal to 9 all over 8. You can see. So give all that. I hope that is clear. So that is how. So you can also add many things together. You can add maybe it's equal to 9 plus let me see 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 8. You can see that is how it works. So now that is how we can use this like a calculator. For example, but you want to apply function, you want to use your formula to what? To do one or two things. For example, look at this one now. I have this code here. I want to apply the formula. That makes the formula very easy. So you want to add, for example, I want to find the sum of this number, using the what? Using the result. So what do? It's equal to, now I can say, I can, by using the normal calculator method, just say 69 plus 50 plus 60. But imagine I have many numbers there. For me to be typing is going to take a time. For example, I want to add, let me just like look at this. This is just not, for example, now I want to add all the first time scores together. I want to add all the first time scores together. Do you know it's going to take me time? It's going to take time for me to be what? Adding is equal to 69 plus 40 is equal to what? 69 plus 40 is going to give me time. So in Excel will make it very, very easy. First time score, first time total. Let me just write first time total. First time total. So now let's see. I want to add it here. The first time total. So what do? It's equal to, I can see, remember you want to start a formula in Excel. It's equal to what? Sum. You can see sum. So can we see that we have, just select it to the last one that you want to add. Then you click on what? Enter. You can see that the same thing can be done for the what? For the second time. So but for the second time, you don't need to type a formula again. What do? Just drag it here. Excel will do the remaining one automatically. So this one now, if you want to do for third time, just drag it like this. You can see. So it will do it automatically. I hope that is clear. So we can also use addition. We can also use it for what? For subtraction as well, and for some other things, divisions and so on and so forth. For average, you can also use it for that. I hope this is very clear. So this is just what the basic operation that we can do what use Microsoft Excel to what to do. I hope this is very clear. If you enjoy my video, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you always get notification whenever I drop new video. So thank you. For example, I can still edit this one. Maybe I want to just keep this. I forgot to do that. I want to do this. I want to change the color as well. I want to change the color. So what do? Just select this and see. I want to change the color. Select the color. Maybe you want to change it to what? To blue. For example, I can see. So I want to change this one to white. You can see that. So you can see. Change that one to white. The text color to white. So change the text color to white. Let's see. Sorry. Just select it. The text color, change it to white. Yeah, white. You can see. Then you bold it. Can increase the size. Now, there's something is this is not well arranged. You can see. You just notice that the first name you can drag it. The middle name you can drag. So everything can be what? Can be well shown. You can see. Or just double click on the column. Double click on it. You can see that. Double click on this one too. So that is it. So next video I will be making I will make videos on many functions that you can perform with Microsoft Excel. So thank you. Kindly subscribe to my channel.